Hi guys! In this video, I'm going to talk about using the texture switch and material switch node in a Blender using an Octane Render. Let's look at working with these nodes using the example of simple objects. Let's get started. The first example would be a simple paper sticker. To create it, I will add a plane and assign a surface subdivision modifier. I will set the number of levels equal to 5. I will set the mode to simple so as not to round off the geometry. Now I will add a curve that I will use to deform the bend. I will rotate the curve and align the tangent of the point in edit mode to get a straight line. I will change the type of handles to vector and execute the subsplit command to split the segment in half. I will select the middle point and move it to the edge. I will position the last point on the curve so as to get the angle between the two segments of the curve. I will execute the rounding command to get a smooth curve bend. I will move the center of the object transformation to the edge of the curve. Now I will add the curve modifier to the plane and select my curve as an object. Now, by changing the position of the curve, you can control the bending of the plane. Also, by rotating the curve, you can get bends at the corners of the plane. For the convenience of manipulating objects, I will make the plane a parent object and the curve a child object. Now, by selecting a plane, you can control it without losing the bending settings. Now let's set up the material. Let's create a composite texture node and connect it to the color channel. We will need 3 layers. The first layer will display the color of the sticker itself. To do this, I will use the image node. Since the stickers will be of different colors, I will duplicate the nodes and assign each a different color. To switch colors, we will use the texture switch node. I will add the required number of incoming slots and connect nodes with color information to them. Now, by simply switching values, you can get different results. The second layer will be a layer with a drawing of a notebook cell. To do this, I will use a procedural node with a mosaic pattern and the shape of rectangles. I will adjust the scale of the cells and the width of the line. To adjust the scale of the picture, I will use the transformation node. I will duplicate the texture switch node and connect it to the input node of the composite texture layer. I will connect a node with a drawing of a notebook cell to the opacity channel. I'll add an inversion node. Now it is possible to switch colors for both the lines and the sticker itself. For the inscription on the sticker, we will create a third layer. I will add an image node and specify a texture with an inscription. To change the size, rotation and position of the label, I will add a transformation node. I will duplicate the texture switch node again and connect it to the input node of the composite texture layer. I will connect a node with an inscription image to the opacity channel. Inverting the image. Now it is possible to switch the colors of lines, stickers, and inscriptions. If you look at the reverse side, it displays everything that is on the front side. It is necessary to remove the visibility of the inscription on the back of the sticker. To do this, I will use the polygon side node. This node is connected to the mixing node as a mask. The texture image is a black and white image with a white label. This is the area that will be displayed, and the black background is the area that hides everything else. Therefore, as the first texture, I will connect the node with the image of the inscription, and the second texture will be black, which will hide the visibility of the inscription on the reverse side. The next step is to add nodes containing images of different labels. To do this, I will duplicate the image node several times and connect a separate image to each node. And again, I'm going to use the texture switch node so that I can switch different labels. At this point, the sticker material setup is ready. Composite texture layers contain separate information, the color of which can be changed by the texture switch node. Now it is possible to change the label on the sticker, the color of the label, the color of the line of the drawing of the notebook cell, and the color of the sticker itself. In my opinion, the time spent on setting up the material is worth it in order to get a very flexible material in the settings, and change the various color parameters of the texture and the textures themselves with one click. The same tricks can be performed with materials. To do this, the material switch node is used. The second example would be a glass with pencils. I connected glass, plastic and metal material to the material switch node. With one click, the material turns from one into another. This flexibility allows you to have many options for your work. In my opinion, this is very useful and cool. That's it, guys. I remind you about our unique group of like-minded people and fans of the Octane Render in a Blender. So join in and be tireless.